This is Sports on 4, powered by Jim Butler Chevrolet.
Jordan Walker and Masyn Winn were drafted in the same shortened 2020 class. And since then, they've built a strong friendship both on and off the field. Our Tamar Scher is in Jupiter, Florida with the Cardinals, and she sat down with the two young players as they gear up for another spring training together. Hey there, Tamar.
Hey there, Jacob. That is right. While Cardinals pitchers and catchers have now officially started their workouts, many position players also making an appearance, including that dynamic duo of Jordan Walker and Masyn Winn. Now, I got to sit down with them today. The two are very close friends, and I asked them about how they've been able to help each other out this offseason as they look to build off the seasons in which they both made their major league debuts.
Our first year in pro ball, he was hitting like 370 or something. I picked up his bat, and I've been swinging the exact same bat for the last 3 or 4 years. So I think that's one thing he's helped me with. I learn from him every day, just watching him hit and watching him go about his business every day.
And on the other side of that, with the glove, watching him play defense. But one thing that really stuck with me is him helping me learn how to throw, actually. Early on in my career, I'd throw a lot of two-seamers and things like that. That wouldn't be good for the outfield. But, these past few years and even today, he was working on making sure I get through the ball, making sure I get a good backspin so I can get that throw better. So just learning little things from him.
Two young guys who've already gotten through their debut year in the big leagues, now with a bit more confidence. This spring is a big one for Winn in particular, who enters camp this year with the starting shortstop role all but locked up. And with Walker being a projected starting outfielder this season, he said he worked with Jose Oquendo to strengthen the defensive side of his game. That prep continuing into spring. Of course, Masyn and Jordan are friends, like I've said, and they even spent some time as roommates in the offseason, and further growing their brotherly bond. Now, coming up tonight at 10 o'clock, the Cardinals were also looking to bolster their bullpen this offseason. They certainly did that, so you can hear from some of those new faces tonight at 10. For now, from Jupiter, Tamar Scher, Sports on 4.